IGN's Up at Noon, brought to you by Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Available on October 29th. Pre-order today.
Previously on Up at Noon.
Hey Greg, what you playing?
The Sims 3 Into the Future.
Yo, that looks like me.
Yeah, I made you.
Am I playing in the trash?
Yes, you are.
Am I eating bugs?
Yeah, I made you do that.
Yo, do I live outside?
Yeah.
Am I a bum?
Yeah, Brian. Just like real life. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Up at Noon. What can I say? I love to torture Brian Altano, and you can too when The Sims 3 Into the Future hits this week. Now, are you ready for a show packed with sweaty dudes in tight clothes as well as a professional wrestler? Well, you are in luck. We're going to help recast 50 Shades of Grey. Brian Altano is here to walk you through your first hours with the PS4 and Xbox One. And WWE superstar Sheamus is here to crack his knuckles, terrify me, and talk about WWE 2K14. But first, news you care about. The official Twitter page for the Xbox One launch title Rise recently bragged that the game's developers were served more than 11,000 meals during the crunch time rush to get the game out by launch. Now, if you think that stat is bad, it's even more disgusting when you find out that game only has one developer who ate 11,000 meals by himself. Well, now, with a spread like that, you can sign me up. Now, look at that chicken. I'm hungry. Batman Arkham Origins is out this week and is sure to be the biggest and best over-the-top brawler in stores this month. Certainly, if you can only buy one fighting game this month, I mean, that you just can only play one
Batman, huh? Little Greg here. This is exactly what I'm going to do to you.
No, okay, I mean, what I'm meant to say is, like, if you can only buy one fighting game this month, buy WWE 2K14. Like, it's actually, like, it's the best game in store. I think it's won a couple of the greatest game of all time awards, and it got the VGA for the most handsome video game star of all time, Sheamus. Like,
now I know you're lying.
No, Sheamus, no, please, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, little Greg is safe for the time being. All he has to do, unfortunately, he has to listen to you for the next half an hour.
I assure you that is not little Greg's biggest problem. Sons of Anarchy star Charlie Hunnam pulled out of the lead actor role in 50 Shades of Grey, the movie adaptation of the wildly popular erotic domination story. Now, that news obviously left a huge hole to be filled, so to help Universal out of this jam... To help Universal out of this jam, I decided to pitch in and find a replacement for them.
Take me, Christian Grey. You're a bad girl. Take me, Christian Grey.
Hola.
I own you.
Take me, Christian Grey.
I'm definitely not comfortable with this. I don't think I want to.
Nick, it's method acting.
Greg, I don't think you're seeing what I'm seeing.
I liked Brian's Latino take on Christian Grey. Legendary actor Anthony Hopkins recently sent Breaking Bad star Bryan Cranston a personal letter of appreciation for the AMC series, calling Cranston's performance the best acting he had ever seen. You know, it's always so humbling and amazing when your heroes reach out to praise you, which is why I'll always cherish this letter I got from comedy news show host Jon Stewart. Ubisoft has announced that the upcoming open-world action hacking game Watch Dogs has been delayed, possibly all the way to June 2014. Now you can boo. I know it's sad. So sad. 2014. We here at Up at Noon are just as sad about it as you are, so we're going to lighten the blow with 14 Watch Dogs delayed jokes. Are you ready? Let me hear it! 1. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. Holy shih tzu, that's a long time from now. 2. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. I wonder if there will still be a pre-order bonus. 3. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. What a shame. That game looked like a must-have. 4. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. Hopefully I get my deposit back. 5. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. Sounds pretty far-fetched to me. 6. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014, and I heard the critics almost gave it a K9 out of 10. 7. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014, and to think I was just dashund to the stores to get it. There's 14 of them. They're not all going to be great. 8. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. Man, they really screwed the pooch on that one. 9. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. I wonder who chased away the mailman. 10. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. So good luck finding it at the flea market. 11. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. Sucks to see such an anticipated game roll over into the new year. 12. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. I wonder how long I'll have to wait to play it. 13. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. I bet they'll make us beg for it. And 14. Watch Dogs has been delayed to 2014. So if you were planning on playing it this year, you've been barking up the wrong tree.
What the hell is Watch Dogs?
I will tell you later, Sheamus. And finally, with Watch Dogs delayed to 2014, which I think we might have mentioned once or twice on this show, gamers everywhere are wondering what the hell they'll actually be playing on their shiny new next-gen gaming consoles next month. For everything you need to know about the hottest next-gen launch day games, here's IGN's Brian Altano. Brian!
Yeah, next-gen 2013. You can update the settings. Go on the internet. You can buy the books. You could read a lot of good books. There's put the volume on your TV up. Check out the buttons. There's no watch. You charge your controllers, so when the games are out, you have really charged controllers. Charge your controllers.
Brian Altano, everybody. Man, Brian sure paints a terrifying future. Speaking of terrifying futures, Greg Way, my future is going to be extremely terrifying if I make my next guest angry. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the man who has won the Royal Rumble, King of the Ring, and the WWE Championship, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. As I live and breathe, Sheamus.
Hey, Gray, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, little Greg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's in good. We'll see if he can survive the whole interview. Because first and foremost, I don't like suddenly not being the most pasty person on the show. Historically, like, that's my shtick, all right? Like, I get to be the guy walking around, shirt off, all white and stuff, but here you are.
I was going to say, yeah. And I wore this extra white shirt, too, just to try and balance myself out, yeah. You don't get too much sun here in San Francisco, do you?
No, or in the studio where they keep me.
That's true.
Me and little Greg in here.
It's very dark in here.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Nothing. Doing this Up at Noon show.
I heard about it,
Yeah.
Is that what the Up and Noon thing on the monitors?
Yeah, these things. It's weird that we don't use the other ones, really.
I just came in to use the restroom. And
oh, yeah. You are former WWE champion. Here you are.
Here I am.
You're a big deal. You're here.
Yeah. I used to be a big deal back in the 80s. It's been a while.
You and Hogan.
Long time ago, you know.
Yeah, you had some classic rivalries there with Jake the Snake and everything else.
Yeah. And
No,
Barry Horowitz and everything like that. Going.
A lot of the Sunbelt wrestling, you were big out there.
Yeah, big in the Southern Territories, Texas.
So where do you want to start with you right now? We have I see we have like options here, right? We can start talking about the video game. You're in a video game, that's cool. We can come down. We can talk about your current career. Right now, you're coming off your rehab and injury, or we can talk about how you got started in this whole wrestling business. It's a Sheamus grab bag right now.
Yeah, we can start wherever you want, actually. We can start about the game, actually.
Sure. WWE 2K14.
WWE 2K14. It's, I think, this may be my fourth WWE video game that I'm in. And for me, it's always special to see exactly how far the game has come, and to be part of a video game as massive as this. Like, you know, I played all the early games. I remember playing the actual, it was the WrestleMania arcade game.
Sure.
Thrown on with 20 pence pieces in there as a kid, and just loving it. And just like obviously being able to, you know, because I was such a fan as when I was growing up, being able to just, you know, replicate the moves of all the superstars, Ultimate Warrior, $1 Million Man, Mr. Perfect.
Sure.
And now, of course, the games, obviously, the way that the games are now with WWE 2K14, what we were playing earlier on, the graphics are just unbelievable. And obviously, to have yourself in the game is just like, you know, that's what makes you immortal. You know what I mean? That's what's going to go forever, you know? Like, just to get to see yourself, like a character, you know, replicating you in that game with all the moves and everything. And they worked really hard to get the skin white, pasty shade.
It's got to go white.
Yeah, and it was great. And then obviously the action figures came as well as that, you know, with Mattel, and that was off the hook. So that's all a bonus to me. But at the same time, I think it's just, you know, it's amazing that I'm part of that because, you know, I'm blessed to be where I am. I'm lucky. I took a gamble to come over to America to follow my dream. And I'm very humbled by it all. You know what I mean? To see yourself in this game is massive. It's WWE 2K14. It's a humbling experience, and I'm hoping this is one of many, because I know WWE and 2K have formed a great relationship together, and it's going to be something that's going to be huge for the next number of years.
Now, you know, you talked about coming up, doing all this stuff, you know, coming over here. You also talked a little bit about how you feuded with Goldust, but he's a great dude. We all know wrestling, sports, entertainment, stuff like that. When are you gonna? You can drop the Irish accent anytime and just.
You know, it's actually funny. I blame Kofi Kingston for this, because Kofi Kingston was telling everybody he was from Jamaica when he was actually from Boston. So he's going around with a Jamaican accent for the first 6 months to 12 months. And then I guess that somebody called his house, and his ma was like, "What are you talking about? Kofi's not from Jamaica. He's from Boston." And so everybody thought when I started, they all thought I was from, like, I don't know, Kansas or something. So so I'm actually from Dublin, Ireland. I went after I had my surgery. Yeah, there you go. Go on. See, I fight like this too. See, like that.
See, that's
far and away. Seven hours a day, far and away.
That's not helping your case. You're like, no, I'm really from. You seen the Fighting Irish guy at Notre Dame? They based them on me. You're like, what? Wait.
I know, but no. I went home to see my grandmother in the west coast of Ireland. She's 91 years old. She's going strong. She looks great. Yeah. I got to see her when I went home after my surgery. Now, as a kid, anytime I was out of line, she used to kick the arse off me up the stairs and down. I was terrified of her. She had the stick, I'm telling you. The stick, and if the stick came out, you ran a mile, you know what I mean? But
her shillelagh. Her
shillelagh, yeah. But no, I mean, it's I am from Ireland, actually. Look at that, long-winded answer. I'm from Dublin, Ireland.
Well, now we know more about you.
We know about your grandmother. Yeah,
huh? That's sad. This is what the show's all about. They wouldn't even put down rails for the interviews. It just goes.
They just go.
Yeah.
She never let an Irishman talk. It's just talk till the cows come home, you know?
That's racist.
Not where I come from.
So, yeah, you know, I think it's a little bit, you know, you talk to these kids, these wrestling people now that are out there wrestling. And,
Did you say wrestling people?
Yeah, these wrestling people.
What's a wrestling people?
You know, like these Kofi Kingstons or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Your Hardy brothers, these young and up and
Hardy
comers.
brothers.
Remember them? They're old now. But, you know, how is it different getting into wrestling, trying to find a professional wrestling livelihood in Ireland?
Well, it was for me. I had no idea how to get over here. Like in 2000.
Boats.
Huh?
Planes.
Boats. I actually swam over. Well, no way knowing where to start. And to me, it was a hard position to go. And like, where do you start when you come over here? So I was working in a nightclub in Dublin, and Bret Hart was over just after WCW folded. And he just told me go. He gave me two options: the Office Wild Samoan Training School and the Monster Factory. I went to the Monster Factory for 3 months, quit my job, went over. It didn't really work out. And I had to go back with my tail tucked between my legs, and didn't work out. And then a school opened in Ireland. I started training at a school in Ireland. Went over to England, and then eventually had a couple of tryouts with WWE, and they signed me.
Congratulations. I'm glad it worked out for you.
Thanks very much.
Now, you've been hurt.
So, obviously, you know, we all take risks in what we do. And I've been kind of I felt bulletproof for the first, like I've been wrestling now for about 7 years, about 3 years outside the WWE. And I kind of, you know, at times you kind of feel bulletproof. Yeah, you get beat up, you get hurt, you know, I've been concussed once or twice. But, you know what I mean, as far as injuries goes, I've never had a serious injury. And then we had that Money in the Bank ladder match. And kind of like at that time, you know, I feel I was just floating around. And this was a huge match for me because whoever won the briefcase obviously gets a shot at the WWE Championship. So I went out there and gave everything I had. I took a couple of nasty knocks in the match. And then at the very end, I went to top rope. I was going to come off, and Daniel Bryan had one of those small ladders, and there was a ladder already set up between the announce table and the ring. Well, he drilled me with the ladder, and I went sailing off the top rope, and went right through the ladder. Came down on my leg, which literally expanded twice the size of my left leg.
Your leg's already really big, too.
Yeah. Imagine, like, couldn't get any jeans on. I was hopeless. I was wearing those board shorts for about 2 weeks. But no, I went down on my leg hard, on my shoulder, and my leg literally went out like twice the size. I thought the issue with the leg was just badly bruised, contused. But then when that went down, I was in South Africa, and then all of a sudden I noticed something my left shoulder. Went for an MRI, and I tore my labrum in half. So they put 6 anchors in it. So I've been rehabbing for the last two months, and it's just so monotonous and boring. It's the same thing every day, and I just have to keep going through because I just want to get back as quick as I can.
Sure. So
don't jump off the top rope through a ladder. That's the lesson to be learned in all this, because it's not a good idea.
So is it rough then? Like, you're still watching. I'm assuming you watch programming, right? Like, you still keep up and.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing is I get to see it now as a fan. Like I got into this business because I was a fan, because I've always been a fan, and in the first week or so it was frustrating because you're sitting there and you're like, you want to be there. I don't know whether I can watch it or I'll leave it a while, but I started watching right away, and I'm watching the storyline unfold with Triple H and Stephanie creating this new type of corporate leadership. Daniel Bryan, the underdog, and then obviously Randy Orton, and then it's great to see it all as a fan, because that's literally what I am. I've been a fan my whole life, and now I'm sitting back and I'm watching it, and I'm getting really into like the different stories again and the whole thing. And because when you're performing, when you're on TV, you got your own stuff to worry about. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on. If there's stuff going on backstage, or you got some pre-tapes to do, or you got some international media to do, and you got your match. So you don't always catch the show. And then when you get home, you're home for 2 days, so you don't really get a chance. I try and watch the show as much as I can, but you don't always get the time to watch the entire show and watch it unfold. So I've been definitely watching it as a fan again, and it's sparked a couple ideas, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the storylines. I'm enjoying a lot of new characters coming through. Wyatt family, Cody Rhodes is doing well. Goldust is back. You know what I mean? Daniel Bryan.
That's what Goldust does.
It is. But it's great. And
I'll mocap for him next time.
You go mocap for Goldust. I'll go with you. If you mocap for Goldust, I'll be there doing it myself. I might do a few others too. I might do a few lads I don't really get on with. So we'll just really mess up
just
their
come out and make
mocap.
them look terrible. So any timetable for your return, or is it just touch and go?
No idea. I got to meet the surgeon on Tuesday, and then he's going to give an update. But it's going to be a while. Okay. It's a slow process, but I'm just trying to repair and heal as quick as I can.
Can I rub anything? Like, can I help you?
Rub him.
I'll rub anything.
Yes,
No.
Yes.
No. See, that was another wrestling reference. You at home probably got it.
The 50 Shades of Grey thing was really serious then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to help in whatever way I can. I'll mocap anything.
I got a couple of friends you can mocap. Privately. That might be into it.
All right, well, it sounds like I'm getting some free work. WWE 2K14.
Go down,
It's out next week. Sheamus.
It's out next week. It's out the 29th of October. I'm obviously in Europe then. It's out the 1st of November. I got that right, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Delayed response.
You got it right. Well, they're checking. They're all going to IGN.com.
Yeah.
Get those hot scores and wiki tips.
Yeah, 29th October over here in the US, and obviously in Europe, which is important to me too, because my sister and my family are they're big WWE fans now. My dad, I always read my dad about it because I'm working at IT, a good job and all, and I'd already been to the Monster Factory, so I was going to go back. He's like, I don't think it's a good idea. You should go. It's a big risk. You got a good job, and I said, this is what I got to do. I have to do this. It's my dream. If it works, it works. At least, if it doesn't work, at least I know I've really tried.
Right.
Now he's the biggest fan ever. He's asked me for autographs. He goes to every show, even if I'm not there. He's a massive fan. He plays video games with my sister, and so I have to get them a copy too. That's why the European date's very important too. But yeah, it's a big deal. The first of many years between WWE and 2K Sports. And I'm excited as much as everybody else.
Great. Sheamus, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks, Greg.
I can't believe I went that whole interview without getting the brogue kick. Thank you to Brian Altano. Wow, no wrestling fans in the audience. I know, right? You at home enjoyed that one, didn't you? Thank you to Brian Altano, Nick Scarpino, Alex Lomia, Alexis Kombolitis, WWE Superstar Sheamus, and you, my audience. If you want to be in that audience, go.ign.com/upatnoon for details. As always, Brian and I will be responding to comments the first hour of this video is live, so come tell us your favorite Sheamus match. Mine is when I matched him and Miss Elizabeth up in this fan fiction I'm working on. We'll be back next Monday, but until then, I'm going back to bed, DaveFenoy.com.